All right, this is a video to correct task 12, page 32, and it's part of your first assignment. So I have to express 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 in the form a times x plus b squared plus c. Right, how to do that? You have two ways to do this. Either you take this, expand it, and then use identification to get the value of a and b and c, or start with this expression and try to write it in this form. So let's start with the first method, method 1. So I have 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. I will start by focusing on this first part. So I can put 2 as a factor, so 2 times x squared minus 2x plus 1. And then I will focus on this one. I will complete the square, whatever inside this bracket. So 2 times x minus 1 squared, which is minus 1, plus 1. And then expand this to get this expression. So it will be 2 times x minus 1 squared minus 2 plus 1. So rearrange this and calculate a negative 2 plus 1. It will be negative 1. So 2 times x minus 1 squared minus 1. And this is a final expression that I'm looking for. If you are not able to do this, there is another method, method 2. So I will take this and expand it. So a times x plus b squared plus c, expand this. So a times x squared plus 2b x plus b squared plus c, and then expand a on this bracket. So it will be ax squared plus 2abx plus ab squared plus c. Now this is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. Then by identification, we have, so we have a is equal to 2, 2ab is equal to negative 4, and ab squared plus c is equal to 1. Right, so the first one gave you that a is equal to 2, second one will give you that b is equal to negative 4 divided by 2a. So negative 4 divided by 2 times a is equal to 2, so negative 4 divided by 4, which is equal to negative 1. And the last one, 3, will give you that c is equal to 1 minus ab squared. So it will be 1 minus a is equal to 2, so 2 times negative 1 squared is 1. So it's 1 minus 2, it's negative 1. So I can write the expression in this form, substituting a by 2, b by negative 1, and c by negative 1. So 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 2 times x minus 1 squared minus 1. It's up to you which method to use, right? But in this one, don't forget to write the final answer. They minus grades if you forget to do that. Right, let's carry on. So this is for the first one. After that, they ask you to get the minimum point, right? So the minimum point, the coordinates of the minimum point. So I have the expression here. I have it 2 times x minus 1 minus 1. So the first bracket will give you the value of the first coordinates. With what I need to substitute x to get 0, the first bracket, so it's 1. And when the first bracket is equal to 0, I'm left with negative 1 as a value. So the coordinates of the midpoint is 1, negative 1 directly. Okay, and this minimum point, they call that A. Right, so it's like I have a curve like that. This point is 1, negative 1, so it's kind of like that. So this is 0, this is negative 1, and this is 1, right? And I have a symmetry line like that. X is equal to 1, and this is A. Okay. And after that, they are talking about a line. The line is x minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. And the equation y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. You can even write it in the other form. It's actually, if you want, but that form helped you to get the expression in this form. That's it. Okay. So they told you that this line of this equation and the graph, they intersect into 2 points. And they gave you the coordinate of one of the points, which is 3, 7, right? So if I will draw the graph like that, let's suppose this is the line, right? And it got 2 intersection points. So the first point is P. They gave you the coordinates of that point. Well, I'm just drawing random points, right? I don't know what are the coordinates of Q, so I'm just putting on my graph just to imagine, right? So I have P and Q. And they ask you to find the coordinates of Q. So they already gave you one of the solutions for when solving the system, right? So to get the second equation or the second coordinate, the second point, I need to solve the system. I need to solve this. So solving this is the same thing as solving this equation. So I will rearrange this. I will write y in terms of x. So if I will send y to this side, I will have that y is equal to x plus 4. And then I have y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. Then substitute, I will have 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to x plus 4. Send everything to the other side, you will have 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 minus x minus 4 is equal to 0. So the equation that I'm solving is 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. Right. Now, in the question, they told you that one of the points, the solutions is 3, 7. So I know very well that this equation, this one, 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. I know one of the brackets should be x minus 3 because 3 is one of the solutions. So I'm sure that one of the brackets is x minus 3. Now, how to finish the second bracket? You need to think about what should I put as a coefficient in front of the x to get the multiplication of these two will give you 2x squared. So the only option here is 2 because x times 2x is equal to 2x squared. And what should I put here? So the product of these two will give you -3. So I already have -3 here. So the only option is 1. Right. So this is a factorization. Right. So I have this is equal to 0. Then x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 3. This is the first solution. Or x is equal to -1/2. This is second solution. So I know the first coordinate of Q. So Q is -1/2. And how will I find the second solution? So I have y is equal to x plus 4, and Q is on the line as well, on the line. So when x is equal to -1/2, y is equal to -1/2 plus 4, which is equal to 3.5, so 7/2. Right, so the coordinates for Q are -1/2 and 7/2, and I got the coordinates of Q. Okay, so this is for the second question. Now for the third one. So they asked you to find the equation of the line joining Q, so Q, -1, 7/2, and the midpoint of AP. So I know that P is 3, 7, and A is 1, -1, I guess. Let me check. 1, 1, So I need to get the midpoint of AP. So midpoint of AP is what? It will be the sum of these two, 3 plus 1, it's 4, 4 divided by 2, it's 2. And then 7 plus negative 1, it's 6, 6 divided by 2, it's 3. So these are the coordinates of the midpoint. After that, I need to get the line passing through Q and this point. So the line passing through -1/2, 7/2, and 2, 3, yeah. So I can get the gradient, right? So either you get the gradient and then you get the equation, or I can set a system, a linear system. So I know that the 2 points are on the line. And the line, I can write it in this form: y is equal to mx plus c or p. Let's write it like that. So my aim is to find m and p. So -1/2, 7/2 is on the line. Means that I need to substitute x and y. So 7/2 is equal to -1/2 m plus b. This is the first equation. Second equation, I have 2, 3 is on the line. This means that I have 3 is equal to 2m plus p. Right, so I have two equations, two unknowns, m and p, and it's easy to find that. So if I do 2 minus 1, I will get the value of m. So I have 3 minus 7/2 is equal to 2m plus 1/1.5 m. So I have 3 minus 3.5, so -1/2 is equal to 2m plus 1/2, it's 2.5, so 5/2m. So I can get the value of m. M is equal to -1/5, right? So it will be -1/2 times 2/5, kill each other. So m is equal to -1/5. I got the value of m. Now you just pick one of the equations and substitute the value of m to get the value of p. For example, I will pick the second equation. So 3 is equal to 2 times m is equal to -1/2, so -1/5, not 2, plus p. So p is equal to 3 minus 3 plus 2/5. So I can write it as 15/5 plus 2/5, which is equal to 17/5. So I can write the equation as follows. I can write it as y is equal to -1/5x plus 17/5. I can write it in a better way. I can write it as 5y is equal to -x plus 17. Or I can write it like that: 5y plus x minus 17 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the line passing through the 2 points, right? Well, if you keep it like that, it's totally fine, but sometimes they will impose that you write it in this form. Okay, so with that, the exercise is done. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you need more explanation about anything. Bye-bye.